Hello Boro fans, this is Joe from Boro Fan TV, and this is going to be the preview for our upcoming game on Wednesday the 13th of February with a 7:45pm kickoff as the Boro take on Sheffield United in the Sky Bet Championship at Bramall Lane. Now, as you can see, as we're going to the Steel City on Wednesday, we're just outside the old steelworks, just nearby Redcar, and so much was the steel for our nerve as we had in our last game against Leeds. Obviously, we let a one-goal lead slip away and we drew 1-1 with Leeds. I mean, out of the 3 games we got so far, we won at West Brom, which is a good thing, and then Leeds we draw. I mean, some people, Boro fans, will consider, going into Sheffield United is a must-win. By all accounts, if you want to get like 7 points out of the 9 big games that we had, it's quite good, considering the points we need to keep up with the automatic promotion spots. Like I said, going in from the Leeds game, the fact that Leeds have dominated most of the part, playing 5 at the back, but we coped well. Like John Obi Mikel was absolutely immense in midfield. Lewis Swing with the goal, he created lots of chances. And when is he going to play the top 2? I know Asombalonga and Hugo, but Hugo didn't do as much as he did on Saturday. But it's one of those, you're going to have to take gambles, and Tony Pulis knows that very well. He has to take gambles. Just put the top 2 up front. I think Hugo and Sombalonga, as he proved, for the game against West Brom, they can work together. But as far as injury front goes, there's nothing major news on the injury front, to be honest. So a fully fit squad to choose from. But will Tony play 5 at the back, possibly? We don't know until the Wednesday night. Plus the fact it's on the box as well, and we got about initial allocation of 1,600 Boro fans travelling down to South Yorkshire on Wednesday, so hopefully that will create a decent atmosphere going into the game, and hopefully 3 points is a must if you want to make 7 points out of the 9 on the big game, 3 games that we have. Anyway, let's go on to our opposition, Sheffield United. They're a third place in the moment in the championship. I think they're 4 points above Boro at the moment. So Chris Wilder's men going into this game, they're chasing the top 2, which are Leeds and Norwich. So they're looking at this game as a big game for them as well. Now the last 6 games for Sheffield United in League and Cup, they won 2, drawn 2, and lost 2. The last game out, they were 3-0 up against Aston Villa at Villa Park, and then ultimately they let 3 goals slip away and they drew 3-3. So I can imagine Chris Wilder's Blades will be looking for a response against the Boro. Obviously key players, Billy Sharp, considering, me and him have considered thing in common with pro wrestling. He uses Mick Foley's Mr. Soccer for his celebration. Hopefully the Boro defenders will keep the sock white in its place for the game on Wednesday, and he's got a strike partner, David McGoldrick, as well. Ever since he came in from Ipswich, he's been bagging in the goals for them. John Fleck is obviously their creative midfield maestro in midfield. And then they've got the big centre-backs, which are a good parent, to be honest, in Jack O'Connell and John Egan. They've really been the rock hard of the Sheffield United defence for this season. And their goalkeeper, Dean Henderson, who's on loan from Manchester United, considering his fumbles in recent games, he's actually a good quality young keeper. So it's not going to be easy going into the game in South Yorkshire on this Wednesday, but Boro do have the confidence knowing that back at the reverse fixture in August, back at the Riverside, we won 3-0 courtesy of goals from Martin Braithwaite, Aidan Flint and Stuart Downing. So hopefully we'll take that to Bramall Lane, considering Boro have only won 1 in 9 games at Bramall Lane in the last 9 games played at Bramall Lane. The last win came in 2011, which they won 2-1 with goals from Marvin Emnes and Matthew Bates. So question going into Bramall Lane on Wednesday, can we make it 7 points out of 9 for the big 3 games that we got just gone with, obviously with Leeds, West Brom and Leeds, or is it another calamitous day of keeping up place with the top 2? Like I said, leave your comments and your predictions in the comment section below of thoughts going into the game on Wednesday, if you're going to the game or you're watching it on the box. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe while you're at it if you haven't already, and don't forget to follow our social media links down below, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, So make sure you keep up to date with all news here on Boro Fan TV. Until then, I'm been Joe, and until then, I'm off for a lemon.
Everywhere we go, everyone will know.